A bizarre letter from a government agency had one local man scratching his head. They claimed he owed them money from nearly 50 years ago. Our investigator Lauren Traeger went digging for answers and found the debt disappeared.
48 years ago. Give me a break. I have a hard time remembering 48 hours ago.
Rick Wosmanski recently got a letter from the Social Security Administration.
You were overpaid when you received benefits as a student.
He had to read it a few times.
I owed a total of $122.80. Wow, this is unusual.
Until it truly sank in.
My God, they're coming after me for $122.80 from 1973.
Rewind to 1973, back when bell-bottoms were in and President Nixon was nearly out. Rick back then was not far out of high school.
1973, I was, 19 years old.
When Rick's dad passed away when Rick was 17 years old, Rick was entitled to his father's Social Security survivor's benefits. When he was no longer a full-time student, the Social Security Administration says he wasn't eligible anymore to get the money. Trouble is, he doesn't ever remember getting paid and thinks his mom might have cashed the checks instead.
The rest is a mystery, Went to the grave with my mom.
And now, out of the blue, this letter saying he was overpaid and needed to give the money back.
Was this the very first notice you'd ever received about it?
First notice, absolutely.
Even a phone call to the Social Security Administration, and still they insisted he owed them the money.
And I said, is there some kind of statute of limitations on this? And she says, no, you owe us the money. Just like that.
He says he wanted proof of the errors.
If they insist upon $122.80, I'll do my patriotic duty and return $122.80. I'd like to do it in pennies.
He tried fighting it on his own and even filed an appeal, but in the meantime, wondering if others were in the same boat, he turned to News 4.
All the money that our government spends, but yet they're willing to come after the little guy for $122.80.
One quick email from us to the government, and sure enough, a change of heart. A spokesperson told us they couldn't comment on Rick's situation specifically, but said, quote, based on the information on our records, it appears we will be able to resolve this issue, saying someone would be reaching out to Rick directly. The Social Security Administration said they do work to collect overpayments and said there is no statute of limitations to collect the debts.
You got to be kidding me. This is some kind of joke.
Still, surprised by it all, Rick says it just seemed like a bureaucratic mess.
Give me a break, 48 years.
Rick thinks the letter was triggered because he just started collecting his own Social Security. And I did hear from him saying the Social Security Administration says he's now off the hook for the money. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4 Investigates.